This is the Unbreakable Golfers podcast, where we're shining a light on your pain and weakness and how it is affecting your positions, your power, and your performance on the golf course. The U6 method. Now, if you haven't listened to the previous 3 podcasts before this, previous 3 audios, I suggest you go back and do that, because this is just going to seem like a whirlwind. You're not going to have the right frameworks in mind, and basically you're going to be fucked. So, the U6 method is a method for getting you the 2 middle parts of the fairway 4. So fairway 4 is figures, focus, fitness, function. You already know from the previous audio of where you are, the figures. You know where you want to go in your body, mind and golf, in function. Now the 2 missing ingredients are the focus and the fitness. And this is done by the U6 method and then the daily Unbreakable front 9. Okay, so this is the first part. Now, the U6 method is 6 actions that are stacked on top of each other. They are understand, unlock, uncover, update, unleash, unite. So, let's get clear on that. Understand, this is your assessment. So this would be a golf performance assessment evaluation. This would be knowing your physical power output, your strength output, your speed, your mobility, any pain issues, anything from top to bottom, your physical fundamental movement, whatever it may be. This will be, you will understand exactly where you are today. And in that, you know your problems. You know this doesn't move. This arm doesn't move to this amount and it's affecting this in my swing. Example, 90-90 test, whether you know it or not, right arm 90-90 test. If you fail that test, you're more likely to come over the top of the ball, and it doesn't matter what you try and do because you've got to try and do it with your wrists rather than your arms or stand up. Okay, so understand. So first one, U6-1. The U6, number 1, is understand, assessment. Okay, number 2 is unlock. Now you unlock the physical restrictions with treatment, some sort of treatment. Now, if you come and see me, it would be a ART treatment, soft tissue therapy, whichever way you want to look at it. It would be a physical treatment that unlocks the physical restrictions. Yeah, but it could also be something that you're doing as part of Unbreakable Golfers, the physical movement, the physical, something like Eldoa, something like that, the physical thing that you are doing that is unlocking the issue that you've understand from the previous assessment. But you stack these on top of each other. So you understand, then you unlock. Now the third piece is you uncover. And you uncover the needed motor control software as like a window of opportunity opens up. So when you release an area, there is a window that opens up for you where you can get the right motor control with what you need to not only fix the movement, but fix your Unbreakable golf screen and ability to add more mobility and power. That's ability to add mobility and power. In uncovering this, it's doing the motor control exercise. Now, you may say something simple like rolling from your front to your back. You might not be able to do that properly. If you can't, that's a problem. Then there's a way that you do it, so you roll from your front to your back and you only use your upper body, you only use your lower body. Now, if you can't do it, it's because you're using the wrong muscles to do it. The motor control part of this, the uncover part of this, is we dust off the old motor pattern and get you to use it. So you have understand, unlock, uncover. You understand with assessment, you unlock with physical restrictions, and you uncover the motor control that you need. Right. Part 4, update. You need to update your mindset on what's possible and how you can do it. Now you can see how this fits into fairway 4. What you need to think, what you need to believe. Now these are stacked on top of each other. So you understand, you unlock, you uncover, then you update. You do all these things on top of each other. The reason why your mind will start to believe certain things because you've been able to do a motor control action that you never used to be able to do, because you've been able to move in a position you've never been able to move before, because you're clear on the understanding with a golf performance assessment. Understand, unlock, uncover, update. Now, last 2, unleash. Unleash your power through training movement. Right. Power is limited by a few things. If you cannot generate enough power, so say your power numbers are down in your golf performance screen, It's either a strength problem or a speed problem if you're not in pain and your mobility is not shot to bits. So you would work on strength before you work on speed. You don't really want to put speed on top of strength that you don't have. Before that, if you can't move, then the power movements you'll be doing will be more movement based rather than strength and speed based. And then you stack strength and speed on top of that. So you unleash your power through training the movement. Again, this is stacked. And ultimately, the final part, U6, which is unite. You unite the body, the mind together for more power and better performance in golf. This is where it falls back to your fairway four, to your pain prison, and what you're eventually going to do with your unbreakable front nine. You're linking your mind and body together and you link it to golf. This could be a exercise drill that you do in your golf swing. It's a golf-specific exercise drill that is actually helping your motor pattern and your mobility. It could be the other way around, that you're doing the fitness and focus based around everything to fix your body, so it's gonna eventually get you a better, more powerful, more pain-free golf swing. So that is the U6 method. Now, this is in depth. This is difficult to understand. So the easiest way I can justify it, or I can explain it, or I can make it as clear as possible, is in your fairway four, this is the focus and fitness. And this is something that isn't done daily. This is something that you would come in or you would sit down and you would stack these items on top of each other to get your focus and fitness that will move you from your figures to your function, from broken to your version of unbreakable. So this is going to be a difficult couple of questions for you. But first question, what do you currently not understand about your body in golf? What do you not understand? If you have swing faults, over the top, swaying, completely standing up, come out of posture, whatever it is, do you know why you do that? Is it the way you swing the club, a motor pattern, or is it because your body physically can't do it? If you don't know, find a way to find out. And our next recording, I'll show you exactly how we do it daily with the unbreakable front nine. Good luck. For more information on golf performance, by increasing your power, by getting in better positions, by working on your body and mind, go to unbreakablegolfers.com and sign up to the free asset.